What is going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we're taking on the Snowy Winter Island Drum Kingdom, the unlockable quest that is available on Extra Island at the moment. So with the event that has come out for the Wapol Island event, you guys can actually farm Rumble Scrolls with that particular event, but there is two events that you can unlock. You can unlock it twice throughout this event period, which is out until the 7th of February. And what you can do is you can unlock it with one gem, and you can run it as many times as you want in that 30-minute period. So what we're actually going to do today is we're actually going to take it on with the team that I've built for this particular piece of content. Hopefully it works well, but the idea of this content was built around those straw hats that are released, those limited rare recruit ones that are available now on the class pickup Sugo banner. I think if you run like all of them besides the Nami, I think I have to double check it, but if you run all of them it works really well. But the idea of this is you can't actually bring Sugos, so it makes it a little bit slower, and it also hinders the fact that you can't bring double Buggy. So for the actual Wapol event, I was running double Buggy just for extra drops. It was fairly simple, but it did take a little while. So this team that I have for you guys today is utilizing the Buggy Pirates as leader, so we have the chance of an extra drop. We are using two of the actual straw hat units. We are using the Chopper, as he's really good at removing the paralysis and special bind, and he has the fear removal ability, which is really good as well. So he's going to be very strong for this particular piece of content. And then we also have Robin. So Robin's really good, as she reduces attack down and burn for 5 turns, and she removes all the defense up by 3 turns. If the captain is an in type too, she's going to remove the barriers too, and because Buggy is an in type, we can actually remove those barriers too. The other two units we have on the team, we have Lin. She's just incredibly strong, as her special is just going to give us an amazing buff for the final stage. Unfortunately, we don't have any quick units, so we're not going to get the color affinity, but I mean, it is what it is. And then next we have my boy Shanks Crew. Shanks Crew has obviously double special activation. He can remove barriers as well, so you can use him on the final stage if you don't have the Robin. And you can replace the Robin with someone like Montidor. That should work fine. As for our leader, we are using the Buggy Pirates. They are going to change G orbs into favorable orbs, which means when we use the Big Mom special, we can turn them into matching orbs. So let's hop into the event and let's see how we go. Whoa, hold up, pause out right there, Stumps. Pause right there. Hello everyone, this is Editing Stump here, and I would like to inform you that that scuffed son of a bitch that you were just listening to was way off. So after doing multiple runs of the event, this is the team that we ended up going with, as the event has some sort of curveballs that I totally forgot about. So on the second stage, you can come up against either the Afro Man or the Archer guy. The Archer guy is going to give you 5 turns of Threshold. So using this Zoro is going to be really strong, as you can remove 4 turns of the Threshold and then stall 1 turn there. He also gets his special cooldown at the beginning of the turn, so very strong. You also still want to bring this Shanks, as if you come up against the Afro Man, you are going to get a full board of block orbs. So utilizing Shanks, you can actually remove those block orbs, which just works really damn well. Now, if you do get the Afro Man, you can actually use the Zoro special on the Lapins, and that way you can just kill them a lot quicker. And it just works really well. Now, when you get to the final stage, every character gets their specials rewinded except for int units. So if you are going to be using like replacements for this particular team, again, for the Chopper, I am like 100% certain that you can actually bring Carousel for this. So you really want to bring someone that removes paralysis, and you really want to bring someone who removes special bind. So unfortunately, the only character that does that, or characters that do that, are these characters here. Now remember, you can't bring what's it called? You can't bring legends. So I take it back. Carousel is not the character you want to be bringing. You want to bring a character that has fear resistance to remove this special bind. So there's not a lot of actual units that you could actually really replace Chopper with, but man, I was like positive that Carousel, doesn't Carousel have the special bind removal? Yeah, he does. So he actually has special bind removal, and he also has the fear resistance as well. So you can use him on that particular stage, but you do still need to get around paralysis. Now, what you could probably do is, I don't know, you could actually put, if you have this Robin, you could use this Bardo support. He removes 3 turns of paralysis that way. But when you get to the final stage, without having this Robin, it is going to make life very, very tricky. Ideally, when you get to the final stage, you really want someone that can remove the attack down. So Robin is really, really good here as she removes attack down. Where are you? Attack down. So you want to bring a character that removes attack down, and also has quite a low cooldown. So you could use this this Kaku. This Kaku has paralysis removal as well. He's also got fear resistance, which is great. So you could use him on the other turn as well, and then replace, say, like that Shanks with this Kaku. That could work very, very well. Who else is very, very good? You could use this Bobbins. This Bobbins can remove 5 turns of the threshold instead of Zoro, but he doesn't have a special cooldown. He has 10 turns of cooldown, so you got to be mindful of that as well. I'm pretty sure isn't there Montador as well? I guess not. So again, editing Stumps is here to save the day, as Scuffed Stump at the beginning had no idea what he's talking about. You want to remove 5 turns of attack down, so you could use this Dog Storm. This Dog Storm is really, really good. He removes 4 turns of that. Or you could use this Bobbins actually as well. 10 turns cooldown. You could use him at the end there for the 5 turns of attack down. And unfortunately, there isn't really too many ways to get around the barriers. Sorry, you can't use... You got to use in characters. I need an editor for my editor. Like, it's just crazy. So we are most likely going to have to be using the Baccarat. Baccarat's probably your best option to remove attack down. Or you could probably use this Neptune. Actually, this Neptune is probably your best option. It's attack down and despair. But you can only use one special at the end. You could probably... No, you can't use Lin because she's not an int unit. So, yeah, that's probably really only replacements there. But this was the team that we ended up going with. So, I'll hand you back over to that idiot, and we can continue on with the video. We've only got half an hour to run this. So, we do want to try and run it as quickly as we possibly can. But we also want to try and get as many drops as we possibly can. So, awesome. We did manage to find a Buggy friend. Or a Buggy Pirates friend. So, with that, let's hop in and let's see how we go. I wish I could have, like, a timer set up for you guys here. Just to see like how fast the run is, but I mean, it's not really gonna matter too much. So on stage 1, we come up against bears and turtles. Again, what you want to do here is just sort of blitz your way through this stage. Like, we don't really want to be stalling too much. Shanks' crew only has a 6 turn cooldown, so he's gonna get his special fairly fast. He's actually gonna get it on this turn here when we actually need it. Oh, he's got damage threshold. Oh, I totally forgot about the damage threshold. 5 turns of damage threshold. Oofed. That's big oofed. Oh, that's annoying. How can we get around damage threshold? Oh, we're going to have to stall this out. That's a nightmare. That is an absolute nightmare. Damage threshold. 5 turns of damage threshold. How are we going to get around that? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is actually annoying. Got me triggered. I thought on this stage here we actually got block orbs, but apparently we don't. Because I was thinking about using the Shanks crew special here. That way we can just try and get a full bottle orbs and we get tap timing. And I thought with the tap timing we could actually just destroy this particular guy. And just move on. So he's going to heal up and run away. Alright, so we have to think about a unit that we can bring that is going to get around that. Oh, it's annoying. On this stage, we just the Lapins just have no HP, so you can sort of just smack them without any issues. On to the second last stage, we come up against Wapol. Wapol is going to give us that fear and 5 turns of paralysis and special binds. This is where the chopper is going to come into play to remove that, which is excellent. And we can use the switchability of Buggy. I don't think we have any driven units on this team though, so it's not really going to do too much. We can take him out easy claps though. I'm trying to think of a threshold removal. Ooh. Okay. That's interesting. Well then. That is very interesting. So we lose our Big Mom special. So we need to just bring Psi and Int units apparently. Okay. Well, that sucks. That most definitely sucks. But as you guys can see, this particular piece of content isn't overly hard. It's just fairly annoying. And there you guys go. That's the clear. So we're going to quickly adjust this team. And then we can hop back in. So we need threshold removal. So off the top of my head, straight away, I can think of Bobbins. Bobbins has threshold removal. But Bobbins isn't going to have his cooldowns ready to go. Okay, I can think of another unit. We can use Zoro. We can use that Zoro. He's going to remove the threshold. And he's going to be a wave clearer for us, which is great. Just chuck Wipe Hit on. And then at the end, we want an Int or a Psi unit. Or we could run... We want an attack and an orb booster and someone who just does a lot of stuff for the team. And someone that is a Int and a Psi unit, I guess, because they don't lose their cooldowns, right? So an Int or a Psi unit that's not a Sugo, that is going to give us lots of buffs. Shanks Crew. Let's use Shanks and Ben Beckman. And lucky for me, I have the Yasop support there. Let's do that. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that's the wrong event. Where is the event? Alright, let's try again with this particular team now. Alright, let's see how we go. I know Shanks Crew gives, Shanks and Ben Beckman give a color affinity and a chain lock. So that actually might not be the best move in the world. But, I mean, I guess we'll find out once we get to the end, right? I am going to try and think of another character that we can bring to get around them. But it is what it is. Yeah, see, now we get block orbs, man. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Alright, so bringing Shanks is not a terrible idea. Let's do this, because we can just... Oh, we get normal attacks only too. That sucks. I always forget about that normal attacks only debuff. But, I mean, having Zoro here is going to help us out to remove that threshold. As he has his special from the very beginning, which is excellent. We're going to switch with you again. We're going to hit that with the Lapins. Even though it's only 1 damage, it means that everyone can actually kill them. So that's actually really handy, bringing that Zoro. That Zoro is going to be really, really strong. Beautiful. And we are back to the Wapol stage. Cool. So we can use our Chopper special on this stage here again. I probably shouldn't have switched with you, because then we're going to lose your specials. Because I think that's what happens. Let's double check that. Alright, so he just doesn't do int characters by the look of it. Alright, so we can use the Robin special here to remove the barrier. Now this is going to give Shanks an attack buff, or the Shanks and Beckman. But unfortunately we can only use 1 special on the final stage as well, so that's fairly annoying. Oh my gosh, and I missed my perfect. Can we still kill? Okay, we still can. Excellent. Alright, so that actually worked fairly well at the end there. But I think putting the treasure map Shanks back on that team is going to work. Oh no, they're going to lose their special, aren't they? We need someone that has... Oh, wait, no, but we can use the Shanks... on that earlier stage as well. So we're gonna do that. I think this will be the final run that we have for the video. It has been pretty scuffed, but it has been a learning curve as well. So if you're not learning, you're not living, I always say. So thank you for bearing with me. So all right, let's do a proper commentary now. So on stage 1, we come up against Wapol, and Wapol's going to give us normal attacks only. And we can sort of just fly through this particular stage here, no wuckers. You can use it to stall if you need to, but obviously if you want to do this as fast as possible, you don't really want to be stalling. So on to the next stage, we actually come up against the Afro Man, or we come up against the Archer. The Archer is going to give us Threshold, while this guy is going to give us Block Orbs. So we want to use our Shank special here, and that is going to give us the tap timing bonus, so we can fly through this particular stage. Because we didn't need to use our Zoro special in the last turn, we can actually use Zoro special here. And then that way we can actually kill all the Lapins just with normal attacks, which is really handy. Beautiful. Alright, we can move on to the next stage now against Wapol. Wapol is going to paralyze and give us that Sailor Bind, as well as give us Special One. He's really annoying, but Karosa should work really, really well here to remove all those defects. He also has Sailor removal, which is great. With that, oh, that's not going to matter because we have normal attacks only. The extra tap timing from Shanks just helps out so much. It just means we can clear in one turn as well. It also means we're going to get full border orbs as well, which is great. So then we can use Robin to remove the barrier against Wapol on the final stage, as well as remove all those nasty defects. Now, Wapol gives you the debuff where you can only use one special, but it kind of is what it is there. So he's on a 2-turn cooldown as well, which isn't the end of the world, which means that we can take him out fairly easily. And then we can sort of just move on. Buggy is going to give us a higher captain ability as well, so using his special isn't the end of the world, but it's probably slower actually now that I'm looking at it. Alright, so there you guys go. That was the unlockable Wapol event. If you can bring a friend Buggy and use the Buggy Pirate yourself, you are going to be able to get those extra drops at a chance rate. And as you can see, you can get silver ones as well, which is really, really good. And if you can duplicate those, it is going to help you guys out significantly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to belt that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content I post, hit that big red subscribe button too. But guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, guys, I thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Lights!